everybody, it's Donna from Tarot doing another Sunday Smackdown. We're going to take this die, which has all 12 signs on it, and we're going to roll it twice and find out who is dealing with who, and then we're going to reading for them. Let's roll. We are doing a reading for Scorpio and Aquarius. Didn't we just do that? All right, so Scorpio and Aquarius. And okay, maybe we did Leo and Aquarius. All right, so Scorpio and Aquarius, and what deck are we using? And then we're going to choose a spread. So we're going to use, and for anybody who hasn't been to one of these, it's not how are these two signs in a relationship together. It's a reading. It's an actual reading for two people in a relationship of those two signs. So we are doing it with the Transient Light Tarot. This is going to be interesting. All right, so this deck, which is not the easiest to read, and then we're going to choose a spread. So I'm going to throw out all the money spreads and the career spreads and how to develop your psychic abilities and all that stuff. And we're going to do a love reading. No, not that one. All right, so an actual love reading. Career direction, no. Moving forward. Wait a minute. Okay, let's do resolving conflict, because the moving forward one, it's a little sketchy. Resolving conflict. It is a 6-card spread. I have pets, so if you hear noises, it's the pets. 6-card spread done with the Transient Light Tarot. So, I don't know if you are the Scorpio or the Aquarius, but now Crown in this deck is like kings. Kings of, and vessels are cups. So, King of Cups. Interesting. All right, well, on the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. This is their version of the King of Cups. So, before I get started, let's just see. Okay, so the root of the conflict, because the King of Cups in this particular deck shows you someone being very vulnerable, emotionally, like they're not hiding anything, there's no mask, there's no hidden agenda. They're very emotionally mature. So, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Now, in this particular deck, it looks like, it reminds me of a church window. So, I don't know if someone's spiritual leanings got in the way. What is the root of the conflict? Are you arguing over your beliefs? Is that what it is? Because this is the root of the conflict. If you're having a conflict with each other, if there's a problem, this is the root of it. And look, it looks like a church window, right? So it could be your spiritual beliefs or your beliefs in general. What can I do to help resolve the conflict? This actually is saying that, well, in this, the Queen of Swords, which this is the Keeper of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is a card of having firm boundaries and being very clear with somebody and not tolerating any BS. And not letting anybody get away with any wishy-washy stuff, but just being very, very clear. That's interesting because there's 2 eyes here. With the butterfly on the end of it, I almost feel like it has to do with showing being very clear, but being very honest, open, innocent, and vulnerable, but not having the kind of vulnerability that lets people walk all over you. So having nice, firm boundaries and still keeping an open heart, an open mind, but being very honest and very, very to the point, being very clear. What I'm not understanding about their point of view, they may need freedom. They may have an adventurous spirit. The interesting thing is, in this Fool card, there's a key. Just like all of the Queen cards in this deck, all the Queen cards have a key. They're called the Keeper of this, the Keeper of that. Like the Keeper of Swords, the Keeper of Vessels. So, if you look, this Fool card has the key up here. So, I don't know if this person, what you're not understanding about their point of view is that they need their freedom. I say that? Let me just see. Well, this person likes to be in control and at the same time keep their freedom. I don't know if they're looking for someone. Okay, so regardless of gender, I don't know if this person is looking for somebody else to be the mom, be a mom, to mother them. Regardless of how your situation is, could be two masculines, a masculine and feminine, two feminines. You could be a masculine, they could be a feminine, you could be a feminine, they could be... It doesn't matter. I almost feel like this other person is looking for somebody very innocent to mother them and let them keep their freedom and adventurous spirit. But they like to be in control at the same time. I don't like that. What is your role in this conflict? Well, you could be argumentative in their eyes, but I feel like you have a right to be, because you're still, look at the butterflies are still up here. That's still showing innocence and vulnerability. It looks like you're still holding that sword of truth up here. Like you're still being honest and open and clear. So that's your role, is you may be arguing your point and you're being honest. Energy you should approach the other person with. Oh, geez. Okay, well, this is pretty clear. This is the energy you should approach them with. The Ten of Swords is usually a card of being done, finishing things, letting things end. Now notice how all these swords are broken. Do not break yourself trying to fix someone else. So if you're trying to fix somebody else, you're just going to end up breaking yourself. And I don't like that. How can we move forward from the conflict? Well, this is a card of indecision. It's like, it's almost like there's not going to be a way to... Ace of Wands is a card of sex. I mean, I don't see this as being something that you're going to be able to see eye to eye. Because each sword has a different, like, your views are vastly different. From what I'm seeing here, your views, your point of view is vastly different. So, on the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. So, but it's the energy you should approach the other person with is to let it go. Whew. All right. Any other advice? You know, the Ace of Wands. So sex. Yeah, you could, I don't know if I normally would not suggest to somebody to keep it a sex thing, but there's that. Just have the spirit of fun and be adventurous. It's on, and here, this is a card of just healing, healing and growing. I feel like, you know what, this card shows like pouring out water. Water's like emotion, pouring out your emotion. So if you find yourself just incredibly frustrated and you don't know what else to do, regardless of gender, regardless of your upbringing, I would say to relieve tension, believe it or not, a good cry. I know it sounds goofy as crap to a lot of people, but sometimes people hold things inside and they keep them all pent up, and that doesn't help you heal. That doesn't help you grow. That doesn't help you relieve stress. That doesn't do anything. That just makes it harder. So if you don't feel comfortable crying in front of other people, just go off by yourself, but just have a good cry. Like, just let it out. Because that's what that star card looked like to me, is like letting out your emotion. Like crying it out. So, oh, that's not the best smackdown, huh? All right, so that's not what I expected. Some of them are like great, and then most of them are just people not getting along, disagreeing, and all that. So, let me get 3 cards, and then I'm going to move on to the next smackdown. The Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Okay, you could have been dealing with this. And what else? Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So you might have been mirroring each other. And then something they may think but not say to you. I have so much passion and desire for you, it drives me mad. So maybe they keep it physical. I don't know. All right, I don't know if you're the Scorpio or the Aquarius, but thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next Smackdown.